All right. First podcast. Clarence, you're not on the shot. All right. Well, welcome everybody to Kings of the Hill. That is our new CBW official podcast. So, how's everyone doing?
Okay.
I'm good enough.
Why good enough?
I don't know, it's a little hot in here.
It is hot in here.
We got the backdrop. Should I tell them what's behind the backdrop?
No.
Alright, I will.
Let's keep that between us. I actually love this. This all looks really good. Looks like we're in a kingdom. I love it. But
We're
maybe
sitting on the road.
it's deathly hot outside. So maybe next time we do a podcast, we can do it outside. We've got the backdrop, right?
We're blocking the horses that you claim are going to be on this road.
Yeah. All right. Clarence, how are you doing?
Alright, pretty much. Just trying to get through school and stuff. Why?
School? Wait. How far are you in school?
I don't know. Junior now.
You're a junior? So next year you'll graduate. That's great. I'm graduating this summer.
Nice.
But yeah. Okay. How have you guys been since CBW ended? Because when this comes out, CBW will be. When did we do the last show?
That was like a couple weeks ago.
That was June. What was it? June something?
Like 1st or 2nd.
And what is it now? Oh, so it's been a month.
And Monday it's going to be July 1st.
Yeah, so it's almost been a
As
month.
of when we're recording this.
Yeah. I'll probably have this out a day or two.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
on Monday it will be July 1st.
Yeah. So, how do you guys feel since CBW ended? Like, that's what I wanted a lot of this podcast to be about. Like, I want to ask you guys your guys' feelings. Like, are we content? Are we sad? Like, what is it?
I mean, I guess it's one less thing, but like, I had fun doing it.
Yeah.
It was probably not as good at it as like some of the other people in it, but I had a pretty good amount of fun doing it, and I guess it's over now, but we all live kind of near each other.
Yeah. Oh. If it wasn't for CBW, I wouldn't even meet you guys. Or was it? I wasn't able to meet Aiden, see Will, or see other friends I haven't seen from high school since a long time.
William is an elusive figure. We don't know where he is.
Yeah.
He's real, though.
He's using shadow magic right now.
We invited William to come. I actually invited Makai to come as well. Makai has a legitimate excuse because he's an actor and he's off in Hollywood right now. Like, legitimately, I think he's going to some after party for some award show or some shit.
I thought he was doing modeling.
He's doing acting and modeling, but modeling is like his main thing that he's been doing.
Okay.
But yeah, so William, there's no excuse. I don't even know if I want to say publicly the excuse he gave me.
I don't think you should, and I don't really know if this kind of drama is necessary.
It's not drama.
I mean,
but he could have been here, damn it.
I mean, he is elusive, but like whether or not he believes the reason why he came here, I don't think.
If the reason he told us why he couldn't come today is true, then he has a good reason. How about that?
Yeah,
That's a good
but I
reason.
don't think we should.
We don't know what's going on,
And we shouldn't be I don't know if we should be publicizing this kind of stuff anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't. It's not like we should or could be forcing him to be here, because that would kind of kill the point.
We can't force someone to be here?
Well, I mean, we can, but it would be illegal and kind of scummy.
Yeah.
I'm just messing around with William. No, I'm just messing. But yeah, that's what I did. I actually want just a return podcast for everyone, just to kind of, say how's it going. So, Aiden, how's your life been since CBW ended? So it's the same, just less filming days?
It's just my life before. Life with CBW was just pretty much the same as life without CBW. It's not like I stopped seeing either of you, and it's not like anything else has really radically changed.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that. What about you?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but I've been able to do, I have like a lot more time now in my hands. But I wish we could do some more videos like this, or more interesting content again.
We do more gym videos.
Gym videos.
Hey, we still have to do the we're gonna be attempting the David Goggins 600 reps on an incline press of 25 pounds. Aiden already told me he's scared to do.
I'm not ready for that yet.
I think you are.
I've only been working out seriously for like 3 months. I'm not.
Oh, that's enough time. You're good.
I don't know.
You'll be fine.
I got a cool idea.
What?
So I think about like streaming, like or like not streaming, but like recording myself playing Elden Ring and how many times I died during that one video. We do like a video of me just doing a bunch of push-ups at the gym.
Every time you die is like one push-up?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be kind of funny.
Comment down below or no.
Because this isn't gonna go on YouTube, is it?
Yeah.
I think about
Oh, it
making a
is?
YouTube channel or something like that.
I want well, we could always go to like Spotify too. We could put the podcast everywhere.
Is this stuff they should be hearing?
What? What do you mean? Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Throw it on Spotify. Throw it on. Well, it's going on YouTube. Where else? What's another? How else do people watch podcasts?
I don't listen to podcasts. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'll sometimes turn on the Logan Paul one because he has wrestlers on there now. But
Yeah, 'cause he's a sports guy instead of a Disney Channel guy.
that's Jake Paul.
Oh,
But yeah,
oops.
it's practically the same.
Shows to go how much I know.
Just don't put them in a forest, though.
That's one force.
What kind of forest? What do you mean,
Let's not continue from that.
Clarence?
It's not what
What do you
he
mean?
did in the forest. It's what he found people doing in the forest and
Yeah.
did. If that was, I feel like if we airdropped him into Yellowstone, he wouldn't be able to do the same thing.
Yeah.
People make a lot of jokes about the forest, but I've heard that forest is actually very, very peaceful. People who visit it, the people who work there are very respectful of it. Like,
He wasn't is the problem.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
Logan Paul fucking wasn't, but yeah, I heard that specific forest in Japan was actually one of like the most beautiful and serene and peaceful places.
That's where
You know,
a lot of people go to.
we can't say the S word on YouTube anymore. That
Well,
gets
it's not just
canceled.
going on YouTube, is it?
No, but I think you're allowed to say unalive.
I'm not fucking doing that, dude. We're adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me change the thing here. So, let me tell you how I've been since CBW ended. It's been a little sad, to be fair. It has been. I've been, it's been a big part of my life for like 4 years or 4.5.
Be fair, I'm just like involved in it tangentially. You've been running the whole thing, so
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
William helped a lot in this last year because he started editing half of the videos. That saved me. I was editing like 2 or 3 videos a week, and now William took half of it, and that really like saved me a lot because we split the rosters up to 2 different shows, and that really helped. He ran all the roster on one side, and then but yeah, CBW ending is sucked for me, and like but I kind of agree with Aiden. Nothing's really changed. It's just kind of another thing now I don't have to do.
Yeah.
It's like I still have a passion for wrestling. I'll always watch it. Maybe I'll go pro. Maybe that the door was always open for that. But right now, if you ask me, I would say no. I don't want to be a wrestler anymore. I'm retired. I don't know. It's just a lot on your body. Like I'd rather destroy my body in the gym than a wrestling match.
I mean, I could never do that.
Do what?
Be a wrestler.
Oh, a pro?
Yeah.
I barely could. Like, you need to be. I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Don't hate me. I have actual professional wrestlers that I'm friends with, and I have to be careful with what I say. And I mean this in the nicest way possible. You have to be a pain junkie. Like, legit, I thought I was a pain junkie doing backyard wrestling. Think of backyard wrestling times 5. That was pro wrestling training. They actually hit you. That floor is unforgiving. I know it's matted, but falling on it, it's like if I body slammed you right here, like it hurts and it sucks. And I think the worst bump I took was a suplex.
For context, he doesn't want us telling you what room we're in, but the floor is concrete.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's basically hard as concrete.
My
No,
trainers,
it is concrete.
my trainers told me that they took power bombs on concrete and it didn't feel any different than the matted wrestling mat.
Well,
That just shows you. The worst bump I took was a suplex, but apparently power bombs and power slams are worse. But a suplex, that hurt, man. They told me that was similar force to a 30-mile-per-hour car crash. So I'm taking that bump. car crash. Imagine that to your body after like 5-10 years.
I bet that's why they make a lot of money, though.
They kind of don't. Well,
Some of them do.
Yeah,
I mean, if you make it to the dub or WWE, then you'll probably make like at least 6 figures. I mean, unless you're a fucking jobber who works once a month, you're probably not gonna make 6 figures. But yeah, this is not what I wanted to talk about. All right, let's shift back.
Well, that's I haven't I don't really listen to podcasts, but I thought the whole premise was just talking.
Yeah. Well, here's what I wanted to. Where are we at? Oh, we're rolling. So I came across when CBW ended. I said I wanted to I don't want to let the channel sit. I wanted to do something, right? And my girlfriend told me that like your YouTube channel doesn't. Got to be careful with what I say so I don't get in trouble. She told me that a lot of YouTubers, a lot of social media influencers, they don't have worth. They don't have like purpose. Like, for example, what good to the world is someone who just streams themselves playing Warzone?
I mean, I think they.
Like, what good to the world is that offering?
It gives like some type of like someone to listen to, like someone just to like sit and like, because it's people like watch streamers or watch YouTubers for their personalities.
Yeah,
That's true. I mean,
we all watch YouTuber. Every single person watching this watches YouTubers for their personalities. Obviously, but like, how can it change the world? What do a guy playing Warzone saying, "Oh, I got a triple"? Yeah. What good does that offer the world?
I mean, you can take his money and give it to charity.
But do they all do that though?
No, they don't. But he could.
But he could.
But there's streamers with 20K. We almost have 1K, and we can make some money, make 50 cents maybe. I don't think we're gonna donate 50 cents to charity, unless we do. But what's 50 cents gonna do?
We'll figure it out.
But here's the thing I'm getting at though. I had that realization, and I made a deal with her, and I made a deal with myself that like this channel, everything I'm gonna put out needs to have purpose, and I wanted to figure out how I can do that. So I did some soul searching, and I figured out a brand new goal that I'm gonna work for the next, could be a year, could be 2 years, 3 years. CBW was my main thing, what was keeping me going. I now have a brand new goal. The goal of this channel, the goal with the fitness content, the goal with the podcast, the goal with everything. You guys want to know what it is?
Tell us.
To lift up Thor's hammer.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Like, is it like a physical thing that
Mjolinir.
You can get, or like it's like a where you have to go on a stage and there's like actual like it's an actual real thing.
I think he means being worthy of some sort.
Oh,
Exactly.
Okay. Sorry.
Exactly. Who are the people who can lift up Thor's hammer? People who are worthy. Now, that begs the question. What is being worthy? How can I, a normal person, pick up Thor's hammer, meant for the gods? Now, I use that term loosely because we believe in God, and I don't want to say gods, but you get the picture.
Lowercase g, God.
Lowercase g. So, how can someone become worthy to pick up Thor's hammer?
Well, that depends like how you see it, because some people see it as worthiness, like some people see it as strength, some people see it as like real strength, where like you have that mental strength, and like you're like thinking about doing the right type of thing. Because Captain America, he picked it up because why? He was righteous. He was a righteous guy. He was thinking about doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
Precisely, and that's what I'm getting at. So, back in Norse mythology, picking up Thor's hammer there actually wasn't even a worthy thing in actual Norse mythology. That was added in by Marvel. But that they did say that hammer was only picked up by, it was really heavy. That was Norse mythology. It was just so heavy people couldn't pick it up. Except like the gods, lowercase g. So that's Norse mythology. Marvel mythology, there's been a couple people to lift it up. And I asked my question, how do you become worthy to pick up Thor's hammer? And that makes me, I have a question. I go to the evidence. What does the evidence show? there are multiple people in the comics and in the movies who have been able to lift up Thor's hammer. Who are they? Thor, Odin, you said Captain America,
Yeah.
Vision. Anyone else? Is that it? At least from the movies.
I don't really know. I mean, I think maybe Spider-Man did it once, but like I don't know if that's right or not.
Maybe he did it in the comics.
I don't read comics.
Do you know Clarence?
I don't remember.
I might have seen him lift it up in the comic. Maybe.
But I mean,
maybe.
if I told you that he did, would you believe me?
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. Okay, so there's multiple people who can lift up Thor's hammer. What? And then that goes to, how are they all related? What binds them all together to where they can lift it up? You brought up many good points, but let's look at the reasons and dive into them. First off, all of those people are at peak physical fitness. All those people are strong and are just physically amazing. They have the greatest
I
fitness.
thought Vision was a robot.
Well, look at him. He had no muscles on him.
But also, like, Captain America was bloody and bruised when he was fighting Thanos with the hammer.
Exactly. All the people who were able to pick up Thor's hammer were physically the best they can be. And that is step number 1. Somebody who's out of shape isn't going to pick up Thor's hammer. Like, would any of you believe that? Let's be real here. Probably not. Maybe if they can be, we're going to get to this point, maybe they can be the best person ever, but they just have poor physical health. Maybe if they're like the greatest person of all time, maybe they'll move it a bit, but they're not going to like, right? There is a level of physicality to pick up Thor's hammer.
Well, I remember in the comics there was this, like, was it Tony made a joke for Thor's hammer, and Thor got pissed, so he made a joke at Tony by like putting his cell phone number on the hammer and throw it in somewhere random on Earth. Some dude picked it up, some random old dude picked it up and became Thor.
That's funny.
Wait, he became Thor? He just got the powers of Thor. He just got the powers?
Yeah, powers of Thor, and he become muscled and strong.
No. All right, well, okay, we'll see, like, all right, well, I mean, obviously, like, there could be just good people with crappy bodies that are able to lift it. Maybe. But, again, another thing I look at is in the Bible. God tells us to have the best physical bodies. Treat your bodies like a temple. That's what he says, right? Or at least the Bible says, not God, but we'll get to that.
I don't remember that, but just to be fair, I haven't read the whole Bible.
Yeah, I think we should stay off. Well, that's cool. You want to go on the Bible, but like, I thought this is like Marvel. This is like Thor.
Yes, but we got to relate everything to it. The goal of this, and we're going to relate all of this even to this conversation. But you need to honor God, to honor yourself, to honor the people around you, to honor just everyone. You should take care of your physical body. I think everyone agrees with that. You must have a top physical body and peak fitness to be able to lift up the Thor's hammer. Because that not only that honors yourself, that honors God, that honors everything. All right, now what else? Other than physicality, well, how else are you worthy?
Well, I think
Being a good person? Like, you mentioned a word, you said righteous. What does the word righteous mean?
No, like I said, like you do the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You don't do it for like the money or the looks. Like, it's like being a superhero. You don't be a superhero just for, like the ones in the dark TV shows about, or like the one that's like critiquing superheroes, like The Boys or the few others. Was it the Power Ranger one? Go Power Rangers? No, I forgot what it's called, but it's a critique on Power Rangers too, where people can, even though they're heroes, people can just do it for the money.
Yeah.
And just be.
Or there's the Watchmen.
Yeah.
They're crappy superheroes in that. Yeah. So doing the right thing. What is doing the right thing? That can mean a lot of things. It can mean treating your parents right. It can mean being nice to strangers, being nice to everyone around you, right? Would you say that you guys are nice to people around you? And be honest.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, like you just listen to, like, you kind of just tune in what they're saying, and pretty much that's it. You just respond, just have a casual conversation with them. Pretty much that's it. or sometimes you just tune them out.
Yeah, well, doing the right thing, being righteous, helping people, being good to people, and like there's times I'm very nice to people and I help people, but then there's times I'm not and I need to work on that. I mean, typically, like I have to have a really bad day. Like today I was having kind of a bad day. Some guy cut me in line for one of the gym machines and I got very mad. And I think I didn't make a comment to him, but like I ignored him when he said something to me. I probably shouldn't have done that. But, I mean, he did cut me. No, I'm just joking. No, like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have been that, but, you know. And I think there's all times we all disrespect our parents sometimes.
Or there's sometimes when we have the work ethic and we just do it the faster way instead of doing the right way. Where, was it, for example, at work, I kind of rushed in, like, because we were trying to organize everything, and we were trying to organize the cables.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of rushed it, and I put too much tape, and then basically me and everyone had to redo it because of my mistake.
That really sucks.
Yeah, it does, and that's why I'm trying to do better because I want to improve. So like every time I'm at work, I'm trying to like make sure I did my part correctly, what they told me to do, double check and like clean up, like when they tell me to clean up, or just listen to understand, because I know my managers are very cool people, very chill, but I still want to show them that I respect them.
Yeah. So, being righteous, being physically strong, being a good person. We're going to touch more on being a good person. How about instead of being physically strong, how about mentally strong?
Like willpower?
Like David Goggins, right?
Yeah,
Mind
that's a
over
good
body.
example. But I'm really talking just, like for example, today, somebody cut me in line and when I was waiting for like 10 minutes for a machine, and that annoyed the crap out of me. And I let that annoy the crap out of me. That, to me, that's not, I don't even know if I'd label that a bad person. I think that's just being mentally not, like I could have just let it go.
Yeah, or just ignored it and went to a different machine, find a machine similar to it.
Where do you guys think you have examples of not being mentally strong? Or maybe your example was good.
Rage.
Rage?
Yeah, like when someone cuts you off, like while you're
driving. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Overindulgence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot, like there's times I raise my voice and yell and have anger, and I need to work on that as well. Nobody's perfect, right? We all have mistakes that we make, but the goal is to always get better. The goal is to lift up Mjolinir, to lift up Thors hammer. And how are we going to do that? That should be everybody's goal. And that is the point I was trying to get to, is how I want this channel to have worth. I want all of us to come together, free speech, and just talk everything out. And just, talk about fitness, talk about the gym, talk about our positives, our negatives, and grow as people for us and to inspire people. I want this channel and this podcast and all of our videos to inspire people. I put out gym videos because gym videos are what helped me, inspire me to go to the gym and lift heavy and go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people think it's intimidating, and that's one of the contradictories of posting gym content, but I truly don't. Me watching people go to the gym and power lift or, do certain workouts, that is what inspired me to go to the gym. And I want to be that inspiration for other people. So even though it's funny, fake, holding up Thor's hammer should be everyone's goal. Because not only do you have to be physically at your best, you must also be mentally at your best, religiously at your best, and just be the best person you can be. If you're a good person, and I'm sorry, if you're a bad person and you say you're a good person, you know what I mean? I don't want us to say we're good people. You know what I mean?
We're flawed people.
Have you guys ever met someone who says they're a good person? I'm a good person. I'm a good person.
I've never heard anyone say that.
No.
Hey, I'm a good person.
Okay.
If you have to say you're a good person, you're probably not a good person.
Which is why no one says it.
Exactly. Yeah. But there are people who say that they're good people and then they're not. So that's why, we have to make sure not to say that we're good people. Because we're all bad, we're all sinners, we all do bad stuff. We're all gonna mess up. We all do bad stuff to people. Captain America did something bad to Iron Man. Theorists think that's why he wasn't able to lift up Thor's hammer previously. Because he kept a secret from Iron Man?
Yeah, about Bucky, how Bucky killed his parents.
Yes, that's what it is.
But Bucky was mind controlled and...
Right.
Let's not go there.
Yada yada.
Yeah.
But people think that's why Captain America wasn't able to lift the hammer previously, because he was holding secrets. So that's why the goal of, is to, lift up Thor's hammer and to be the best people we can be. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a good person. I've done good deeds. I've done amazing deeds. But I've also done bad deeds, I don't know which one weighs it out. I would like to think the good outweighs the bad. But hey, under God's eyes, we are all bad and we're all going to hell, right? So none of us should be worthy to pick up Mjolinir at all. So I'm going to go with that mindset. I'm not worthy. So that way that motivates me to become a better person, hopefully, in the long run.
I don't think he thinks we're all going to hell.
But we should.
No, because he's forgiven us.
Exactly. We should go to hell. We are walking dead men, unless you accept God, and then you get to go to heaven.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Because no matter what, we're all going to hell. Because we're all sinners.
You have to accept Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you accept Jesus Christ, you get to go to heaven.
I mean, on one hand, I don't know if this is really the conversation we need to have, but on the other hand, I don't really think that God creates people just to send them to hell.
Yeah.
No, not at all. He gives us all a choice. That's why we all have free will.
We all have a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a choice. We have it's free will, basically. We get to choose our destiny.
God judges people fairly. It says that in the Bible. God judges people fairly. So, God will take you and, okay, have you learned or have you had the opportunity to learn about me? Did you choose not to? All of that. But we're getting a little off topic. Not really, but a little bit. So,
Can I get water?
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'm getting water.
Just leave the door open.
All right.
So you can hear me in case you want to respond. So, lifting up Thor's hammer should be everyone's goal. To be the best ever at whatever you're trying to do. I'm waiting for the ice to stop.
Sorry.
Okay. And hey, you know what? I'm going to say this loosely. You don't have to believe in God. I mean, to lift up Thor's hammer. For example, you could be a very strong person and be Islam. If you could be a Muslim person and still lift up the hammer, Thor's hammer, what matters is that you are religiously and mentally strong and a good person. You can be a great person and be Muslim, and you can be strong in your faith and still lift up Mjolinir, right? So, as long as you are strong religiously, and that's the real theme here, you must be strong at everything.
I mean, Mjolinir isn't real.
Mjolinir?
Yeah, it's not real.
Could be.
I don't know about that.
Where'd Clarence go?
I don't know.
He grabbed water and then he ran away.
What time is it?
Time's right there.
No, I mean, what time is it?
We're at the 30-minute mark. We got 30 minutes left. So,
It's 9:41.
9:41 p.m., by the way, not a.m.
Yeah.
I gotta say, recording these podcasts are a lot easier than recording wrestling. Maybe because it's no physical.
I'm really glad he opened the door. It's hot in here.
Leave the door open. I don't think there's any flies in here.
Are you sure you don't?
Clarence must be in the restroom. Because he, poured his glass of water and then he left.
He does stuff like that.
I guess we'll wait for him then. I want him to respond to this next part.
He was. Well, I don't want to shit talk him.
Oh, I get it. Shit talk. Get it?
What?
Because he's in the restroom.
Sure, yeah.
You don't get that? Okay, whatever.
No, I get what you're saying. I just don't find it funny.
No. Hey, we have a guest star in the first podcast. Got Tucker. Say hi. Okay.
I don't think he knows what's going on.
Tucker, what do you think about Thor's hammer? Do you think you're worthy to pick it up? Leave the door open, because Aiden's hot.
Well, not I'm hot. I think we're all hot.
I'm okay. But yes, it is hot in here. All
It's
right.
the middle of summer.
Lay down. Go down.
You should probably just take him off there. I don't think he wants to be up there.
Okay, guys, here's the main point that I'm trying to get at. Do you guys think physically you're able to lift Thor's hammer right now? Your physicality.
No one can.
No one can.
Captain America can. Here's another point.
But he's genetically modified.
Yes, but is he as strong as Thor? Is he strong as a god? Who will bench press more, Captain America or Thor? I'd probably put money and say Thor.
Yeah.
So, but both of them can pick up the hammer. That gives us evidence that it doesn't matter how strong. You don't have to deadlift 1,000 pounds exactly to the mark to be able to be worthy to pick up Mjolinir.
It's pushing your limits.
Exactly. It's going to your limits. Now, your limits are different for everyone. Everyone has different goals. The goal should be to push your body to the best it can be. For example, like, again, saying like how you talk, if you're a good person, you're not, right? I don't, like, maybe physically I'm there, maybe, but I don't think I am. I think I have a lot more to do in the gym before I'm physically. Like, I want to be able to deadlift 5 or 6 plates. I want to be able to bench more than 4 plates. I want to get more ripped. Like, I want my abs to kind of come back. I want to get a little bigger and maybe cut again. Or I have all these goals. If you ask me right now, hey, Jacob, do you think you're worthy to pick up Mjolinir right now? I would tell you absolutely fucking not. I have more work to do. But that in itself may make me worthy because I don't think I'm there yet. You need
the humbling aspect.
You need to be humble with your. Always strive for more, even if you get your goal. Clarence, what's your deadlift goal? What's a number that you have to get to be satisfied? To
5
feel
plates.
Okay,
I'm currently at 3.
you're at more than 3.
Well, I did 310.
Clarence, you're deadlifting 315, 335, 345 pounds off the ground already. You might already be worthy.
I don't feel like I'm not, man.
I don't either, but that make us worthy already. Never reward yourself that much. Obviously, be happy if you achieve something, right? You could give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate for 5 seconds.
What about cheat days? Cheat meals?
Yeah, you need cheat meals for your body to, carb loading. The cheat meals are fine. Reward yourself for 5 seconds. When you bench press your max and it's all great, be celebration for 5 seconds. Then say, okay, now that that's done, what's the next goal?
But yeah, so like probably like for example, if I let's say I hit that 5 plates, maybe my next goal would be like try to work on my squats or my
No, the next goal is
bench.
6 plates, and then 7 plates, then 8 plates. It never stops. So that's why, 1, never be humble. And 2, never, if you get a goal, congratulate yourself. Be happy with yourself. But again, always have that in your mind. We still need to keep going.
I heard of something similar. Instead of lifting Thor's hammer, it's probably what you mean is keep moving, keep going.
Exactly.
Don't if you But I heard from someone, a really close person of mine said, the moment you stop, you die in the inside.
Yes, exactly. For years, guys, I said I wanted to bench 3 plates. For years. And then I hit it. Clarence, I think you were even there when I first hit 315. Yeah. When I first hit 3 plates, he was spotting me. I got it. I was so happy. And then on the way home, I was thinking, all right, what the fuck's the next goal? Now I have to get to 3.5. I got to 3.5. Now I have to get to 4. And when I get to 4, I'll have to get to 4.5. And then 5. Then it's never going to stop. Never ever get comfortable. You'll be happy with yourself, right? That attitude is what will make you worthy to pick up Mjolinir, no matter what physicality you're at. So maybe you don't need to have a shredded body and be super strong, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe you don't. Maybe that's the answer. But you must always strive for more. So that's physically. You have to be physically the best you can be. Mentally strong. We work on our emotions. You know, we need to work on our anger management, treating people better, doing better stuff, and especially being a good person, being better people to others. That is the reason I want to start a podcast. That's the reason I'm doing fitness content. I feel like I could do more good for the world. Putting this online, I hope this inspires somebody, maybe even a young men like us, to, you know, get financially stable, to go after their dreams, to get in the gym, to get physically as strong as possible, to get rich as possible, to become as mentally strong as possible, to become religiously strong as possible. Do not be opposed to anyone's ideas, no matter how far left, far right you are. Always listen to both sides. Always be as mentally strong as possible.
Well, I mean, you can be opposed to people's ideas, and you probably should be
Of
opposed
course. But you can listen and you can respect it.
to... Yeah.
Or play devil's advocate.
Yes.
Well, that's always fun, yeah.
I don't care who you are, if you're on the left or right. You are invited to my home. You are a friend of mine. Just respect me. I'm the home in it. That's it. It's only the radical left and the radical right where you'll get problems. And that's where we need to stay away from. Don't, I mean, obviously you have to listen to them, but remember, try to bring them down. You know, people are, just keep it left, right, or neutral, whatever. Far left, far right people aren't, that's where the problems
Me
come out.
personally, I would like go as a neutral aspect.
Yeah.
Just like be more open-minded. Just listen. But if someone's like shoving their ideas down your throat, that's when you gotta say no.
Yeah.
I'm too old for politics.
Same here.
We're like
I
in our early 20s.
I stopped caring.
I'm not 20, I'm 19.
I'm 22.
I stopped giving a shit about politics when I was still in high school. I mean, I still wanted to, like, watch the debates and stuff, and I still, like, you know, read about stuff, but I try not to get angry about it because it's a waste of time.
Yes.
I don't like